Welcome back. So today we're going to start here from the vestige of Marco the Axe. We're going to continue on to the Pieta boss fight and then get into Skyrest Bridge this episode. So in the previous episode we talked about the guy that's down there. We talked about what was down there and over there. Alright, so there's a couple enemies over here, so we're just going to go ahead and real quick kill them. There's one here. Oh, sorry about that, buddy. There we go. Alright, so anyway, he's dead. Go ahead and knock that down. The Mine Owner's Ring, you're going to want to put that on. It's one that I always wear, unless I'm doing something in particular. It just basically, it's your Chloranthy ring. It just increases your max stamina and your stamina regeneration. This is a shortcut that we can open, but we're going to have to go umbral to kick that down. So we're going to go down here. And what will happen is you can continue on and you'll eventually get to where it's over your head and you'll die. Whip out our lantern. As you can see, that's the way to go. I mean, it's trying to show you that it's the way to go by having that piece of candy down there. Right down there. Getting your attention. Alright. Head on down. And this is all going to connect back up to where we were at. Just run past all that stuff. You don't really need it. Go ahead and lock onto this. Go ahead and throw something up there. Boom. The idea being that you're going to run all the way over here, pick this up, and they're all going to come in from behind right there. But you need to go up that ladder. So all these guys popped open. They're all wanting to say hi. Just go ahead and kill them all. Alright, so we've gotten them all done. We're going to climb on up. Go ahead and kill this guy. Pick that up. Go ahead and kick this down. And run across it. And there's where our vestige was at, right there. So if you want to use that to come out of umbral, you can. It just means that these guys all reset, so we'll just skip that. No need to do that. Run on back over here. Your lantern will give you notes in the form of like just sensations on your controller that, you know, hey, you're near something that's gonna, you know, either be a umbral flower bed or a place to come out of umbral, so you can't miss him. There's a guy right behind here. Go ahead and kill him. Oh. There's a guy normally right down here, but we killed him. He was actually the guy that attacked us. As you can see, this was blocked off in our world in umbral, so we can't get through here in umbral, but it's not in the real world. So he was able to come from here straight on down because he was not blocked by this, unlike us with the lantern out. But with the lantern put away, we're able to run right through. So that's an interesting thing to note, that, you know, you can make the differences between the umbral realm and the axiom realm, which is the real world, work to your advantage. Go ahead and drop on down. You can climb on up here. Don't really know why the hell they want to, but because all it does is drop you back down here. So anyway, here's our guy, our friend, the Iron Wayfarer.
You carry the lamp long enough, and you'll see history repeat, over and over. If you don't want to keep retreading the same ground yourself should you fall, make use of this. I've given you more umbral guidance than I ever had. From now on, find your own way and stay out of mine. I've given you from now on.
Okay, so we've gotten all his dialogue. Alright, so he gave us a vestige seed. So as you can see down in the lower left-hand corner, my lantern is blinking. So what is a vestige seed? A vestige seed is it creates a temporary vestige. So we'll go ahead and plant one here. It will allow us to do whatever we could do at another vestige. You know, we can upgrade, warp, rest, whatever. But it's temporary. So anytime we plant another vestige seed, this one will go away. It will remain here until we plant another seed. So you'll see there's some doors around here. This one, it will not open. You need a key to open it. We'll get that much further in the game. I would suggest planting, since he gave you the vestige seed, go ahead and plant it here. So that's what the game wants you to do, because there's a boss coming up, which we're going to go ahead and take on, but we shall die first to it. Okay, so we're up here, so you can either go this way, which doesn't really go anywhere, and there's the boss. So we're going to run this way real quick. Go ahead and take all these guys on real quick. You get hardly any vigor for standing here and waiting for these guys to kill each other. So don't do it. Just kill them all. Yeah, crossbowmen, pretty easy to, you know, nowadays they only shoot once and then they reload. Back in the day when this game first came out, man, they would shoot twice and then reload, which was a pain. And don't ask me how they had semi-automatic crossbows, they just did. So anyway, this door will open much, much later. One thing you can do, though, you can go umbral. So going umbral makes it easier to get through lava and stuff. Otherwise, you will take damage, which will rapidly destroy your health bar. So if you are trying to grab some stuff that is in umbral, like is in lava, I would definitely go umbral and then take it on. It's kind of hard to see, but there's an item here. There we go. And there's one right over here. Okay, there we go. Good deal. All right, so the boss here is Pieta. We're gonna go in and umbral, let her kill us, and then we're gonna show you how to summon. Get away from me, bud. That was rude, sir. All right, so cutscene.
O holy Aureus, by your radiance grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days, to lay bare the path to salvation for my wayward brothers and sisters, so we may walk it together, and to strike down all those who would see our will defied. Even as our suffering continued, I honored my pledge of patience to the exactor. And yet you now appear before me, a stranger,
You know she stinks with all that
bearing
blood on
what
her.
was not yours to receive. A betrayal made flesh,
You're gonna want her sword.
and one I cannot brook.
Okay, so the first part of the fight is really just kind of a parry test. So you get a partial parry on her. Like I said, parrying not my thing. But you can see I'm slowly wearing down her bar. And then you get the riposte for massive damage, in my case. You're not going to cause that much damage to her, but let me go ahead and die to her real quick here. So once she gets into half health, she sprouts wings, and then all sorts of shit goes down, so... Alright, there we go. And this is great, because it's going to show you how to... how the summoning works. So we're going to be able to summon the Iron Wayfarer. So in any of these fights, you're going to get the opportunity after you die to summon someone in. So that's good. So here we are. We're just back at our regular base. Here's our guy. Gonna go on ahead and climb on up. Now remember, everything else has respawned, so all those enemies we killed up above, they're all back. But just outside the boss arena, you gotta look carefully, because, I mean, sometimes it takes a little bit for them to, show up. So we can beckon the Iron Wayfarer. It doesn't do anything. I mean, he just shows up, so, I mean, he doesn't affect us as far as, like, making the fight more difficult or anything like that. Also, periodically, you might... Because those guys are killing each other up there, so you might soul siphon. You're going to get a little bit from them. Not a lot, though. But go ahead and traverse. Head on in here. We're going to skip this.
Just remember.
So let the Wayfarer take him on.
You're better off alone.
There we go. I can get in now and recover my vigor. Come on, huh? Just avoid that. And avoid that. She does one other thing where she calls up two different angels and then they come shoot down either side of her. You just pick the path that they're not going down and you'll be fine. This is the worst cutscene part. I swear to God, it's like watching Gumby. What the hell is this? Claymation? What? You had such a beautiful game, and then this is the worst. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, every other cutscene in this game is great. They did claymation. I mean, I swear to God, it's like Gumby and Pokey going on here. So don't think the rest of the game is just crap, but as far as cutscenes go, the rest of the cutscene's great. She is now your new best friend, having tried to kill you.
Stay out of my way, lamp bearer. For your own good.
Okay. So we got a vestige seed and 8 umbral scourings. Most of the time, after you defeat a boss, there'll be an umbral flower bed here. Most of the time, you don't really need to actually plant a seed here. I mean, I know the thought might be, oh, I've got this, I need to plant a seed here. But no, you really don't. Most of the time, there's a vestige just ahead. So, really kind of resist the urge to just put those there. But one thing I do want to make sure that you're really aware of, because it's really important. You see these mobs here, so there's another umbral scouring here, but it also gives you the remembrance of the boss, which is how you get boss weapons. You don't turn in the soul, you turn in the remembrance, but you only get the remembrance by actually activating the stigma here. So it's very easy to totally miss out on the boss weapons if you're not activating these stigmas to get those remembrances. So, because there's no boss soul to turn in, just the remembrance. So we're going to go, every time you see one of these, after you defeat the boss, make sure you activate it. So quickly go Umbral. And activate it. Let it run completely.
Brothers and sisters, you honor us.
The remembrances take a little bit longer,
before
typically.
you with your sacrifices.
But you'll be fine.
While I wish they
Reaper
were
won't come out.
unnecessary, my wishes will not ease your suffering, but I pray my sorcery does.
Okay, and so there. So we got 2 Umbral Scouts and Pieta's Remembrance. Alright, so there we go. So we head on in here, and we can quickly emerge from Umbral. So there. May not have a vestige, but, you know, we just quickly go from Umbral to the regular world, so we're good to go again. Run up these stairs real quick. You head on in here. There is nothing yet. Got some unripe berries. There was something else in there. Oh yeah, there's a ladder in here, but we'll get that much later, so. So anyway, head on back down. I don't think there were unripe berries the first time I came through there, though. I think I'm getting unripe berries because I've gotten something. So there may be something else in there. So just be aware of that. Alright, so this is Skyrest Bridge. This is our hub. You're going to come back here all the time. It's a friend to the place, obviously. Oh, these skeletons on the wall. It's got a vestige. Yep, let me play this. Sorry about that. Almost messed that up.
Welcome, Dark Crusader.
It's our guy from the intro that I did not show, so don't want to ruin it for you. So there will be people in these. So let me go ahead and activate that. There's our lady we just defeated, Pieta. Let me go ahead and activate the vestige. Go ahead and rest. And we will call it good. Alright. So, I will go ahead and talk about everything here in Skyrest Bridge in the next video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. If you have questions, certainly feel free to post them in the comments. Be happy to try and answer them as best I can. I also have videos on the tips and tricks for this Lords of the Fallen playlist, so there may be stuff in there. You might want to check that out as well, but if you have any questions, certainly feel free to drop in the comments. Be happy to try and answer them for you. So anyway, hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're finding this useful. Hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.